This commentary video is brought to you by Double Dare, because I dare you to tell me that this was a mistake.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am putting up this video the minute I can address something. I know a lot of you didn't see it, only some of you saw the video, some of you did not. But I just put up a video maybe like 30 minutes ago letting you guys know we were going to announce our big news today. I was letting you know that we got a puppy. Unfortunately, she has parvo, which she contracted before we bought her. We are very upset. We've been crying all day. It has been extremely scary. They don't know if she's going to make it.
Hi, hello, welcome back. You look great. I don't have much time, nor do I really want to spend much time on this whole whatever this situation is, because I am beyond angry, and there was something I was going to do for this video especially, but as I'll talk about a little bit later, I couldn't do what I planned to do for this video. So I don't have any notes. Just gonna put it out there right now. I saw the clip that I will show you. I censored the kid's face because he doesn't deserve any of this hate at all, and I don't think he's getting any, but I just want to protect the kid's safety. Yes, we're talking about Jodran Cheyenne. I think that's how you say your name. Don't really care. I'll explain why in a second. And if you don't know who this is or why we're here, you will figure out very, very, very shortly why I'm so pissed off. So, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Hey, what is up, everybody? Yes, I returned to your phone, your computer, your TV, your tablet, your laptop. I don't know what you're watching me on right now. Welcome back to all you legends. It's me, it's Malcolm. This is a sweet buckethead, and Today, I'm not on joke time right now. I may make some jokes here and there, but we're really not here for this today. This whole thing, it's blowing up. I had to talk about it because it legit pissed me off to the point where I was going to react to this apology video. That's gone right now. We'll get to that. There's so many things about this Jordan Cheyenne person who we are talking about today that just really made me upset. And I actually have my own personal rules on YouTube, right? Never talked about them, but I will reveal one of my rules right now. So in case you ever wonder why I ever get upset with things like this, you'll know why very quickly. So one of my biggest rules on YouTube especially is when it comes to kids, all bets are off. Especially if you do something as gross as Jordan Cheyenne did to her son. If you haven't seen the clip, I censored the kid's face. If you haven't seen the clip, or if you don't know who I'm talking about, I will just show you this one clip. And from this one clip, I have so many thoughts, but I was able to process my feelings. So, here's the clip in full that I found online. Here you go.
Can't wait for her to bring her home and be part of our family. Put your head right here. Almost pray for us. We appreciate it. I love you guys. Bye. Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Closer. Down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
No, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's over. It's over. It's over.
No, that was not edited in any sort of way. That was her video. I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, where's the video now? The video is gone. Just like all of her videos on her channel are gone right now. That includes this apology video that I was going to react to in real time for this video, but as I look today, all of her content is gone. All of it. Just so I can put it into perspective who this Jordan Cheyenne person is. Jordan Cheyenne is a YouTuber, a vlogging YouTuber who has a channel with over 536,000 subscribers and falling right now. because of this situation. What makes this Jordan person so unique to me personally is the type of person that she is, and I will get to that very shortly. But she has a website, and the whole point of her website is to help you, yes, you at home. Her goal is to help you grow your monetization on social media and stuff like that. So I just want to read one passage from her trash website, and I just want you to just hear the boasting in her voice. Watch this. So I just picked out a random thing from her website. It reads, I help female entrepreneurs unlock their potential, believe in themselves, grow their social media followings organically, and turn their audience into paid clients with ease. And then there's a link that says work with me. I didn't click that. I don't need that. I don't want that. Why is this important? The reason why this is important is because in her apology video that there's not an exact copy of, I literally had to look for clips here and there. All you need to know is this. She says that she wasn't using her son for money, basically. However, if you looked at the clip again, she tells her son how to pose, how to do certain things, how to emotionally manipulate her audience for a thumbnail. And you know what makes it so trippy? And I know I'm all over the place. I don't have any notes. I just have, this is just a rant. You know what makes this so trippy to me? In her apology, and I wish I could find the clip. I really wish I could, but she did say this. She called that part of the video, or anything in this video she meant to cut out, she called them bloopers. So emotionally manipulating your audience is a blooper. Also, telling your son to cry when he's already crying is a blooper. Also, telling your son to pose while he's emotionally distraught is a blooper. Not doing this for money, but you're emotionally manipulating people for a thumbnail. That way they can then click on a video, therefore giving you more ad revenue, thus making you more money. But you're not doing this for money, right? You know what makes this also so trippy is, I'm gonna roll this clip right here. I was able to find one clip. And this is the only clip I really needed to find so you can know that she's lying through her teeth. Here's a clip of her, Jordan Cheyenne, right here, talking about how emotional she is, or how emotional she was throughout the day for that vlog. Roll the clip.
Honestly, completely worn out, emotional, crying the whole day. I had Christian on my shoulder and I was like, here, come pose for the thumbnail with me after the video was done. And that was so disgusting of me. I should not have done that at all. We were both already so sad and upset and in such a vulnerable state today.
So, she said she was emotional, right? I'm going to pull up the last part of the very clip in question, right? Watch how fast, and if you don't pay attention, you won't see it. Watch how fast she goes from emotional to breaking her character. Watch this very carefully. I know it's a little bit blurry. I'm sorry, I got it offline. Actually from this Twitter name, I want to give them credit before I roll the clip. I got it from this Twitter name called Give Me Plants, and they also answered some questions that they were getting about the clip in question. So before I roll it, I just want to read this part right here. They said this is about the puppy they just bought having parvo. From what I understand, it's a very serious condition for puppies. So it's not surprising that the video was so emotional, but I'm not there yet. I'm about to roll the clip. Give me 1 second. So the son is crying, something I already brought up. Real tears. She's forcing him to fake cry for views. I already brought this up. It was accidentally uploaded and she forgot to edit this part. I'm gonna show you something a little bit later which shows that either she's a terrible YouTuber or she's lying. So she removed the vid and posted an apology, and like I've already said, as you can see here, all of her content is gone, no videos. The community tabs are still there, but if you look, it says videos not publicly available, video not publicly available, so on and so forth. Remember how she said in her own words that she herself was also emotional throughout the day, right? Watch this. I'm going to roll the last part of that YouTube video from the screen recording I was able to find. Watch how fast she changes her attitude. Watch this.
Okay, it's okay, it's over.
see it, I'll roll it one more time for you. You don't have to go back. I will roll it. Like, this is a short video. This is a rant. I really don't want to keep this going. I didn't want to like make this like an hour-long video. There's nothing really to dissect. I'm gonna roll it again. Roll it again.
Okay, it's okay. It's over.
Did you see how she said, okay, we're done, and then she like stopped crying? There is a thing in society, and like people in the Black community will only understand this. So hear me out for a second. There is something about people like Jordan Cheyenne, right? We call them white women tears. And before somebody gets offended, let me explain. This has been a phenomenon for so long where white women especially when it comes to emotionally manipulating someone or something, they're able to, they can have all the real tears they want, right? I don't know how they do it. It's extremely scary to me, but there's a thing they do where they switch it in their head and they can stop on a dime. I don't know how they do it. It's literally a thing. And like, if you're in the Black community, you understand what I'm talking about. If you're not, you're gonna be like, what is he talking about? It's a thing where women, white women especially, cry, turn it off like a light. Can't explain that phenomenon. It's the most trippiest thing to me. That is exactly what I saw. She did not believe, she wasn't emotional. And you can even tell in her apology video, if like it ever gets re-uploaded anywhere, you can just tell how she's upset she got caught, not because she did it. There's a difference between, I'm sorry I did what I did, I know it's wrong, or I'm sorry that you saw what I did. Just keep that in mind. I don't have my words for Miss Jordan yet. I always save that part for the end. We'll get to that. Miss Jordan in this apology video said she finally had time to address this. Like, she finally had time to take a break from her vlogging life, or whatever she wants to call it, to apologize, or whatever this apology video was that's now deleted. But what makes this funny is she definitely had time to go on a interview, and I think the channel is called the Dad Challenge Podcast, where she spent like 50 plus minutes talking to this gentleman. I actually don't know his name, but from what the comments are saying, they actually appreciated his interview and his insight on everything. However, like, this is a thing, and like, this guy seems very, like, he seems cool, he seems chill, but why are we giving a platform to people like Jordan? Gabby Hanna gets a platform, Trisha Paytas gets a platform. Like, anytime a woman is in trouble, right? Any kind of controversy, one of the first things they do, especially YouTubers, they're always on an interview or in a podcast explaining their side. I don't get it. I don't get why they are allowed to have that platform, but it happens. Cannot explain it. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. And in this interview, she says, I'm talking about Jordan right now, she says she's going to keep her son out of future videos and stuff like that. Here's the thing. We've always talked about this. The internet is forever. So, Ms. Jordan saying, oh, well, I'll keep my son out of videos. Like, all right, I'm done. This kid has to go back to school. So let's say Jordan's son grows up and is in high school, right? That video circulates back around and people at his school find out who he is. Don't know if he would get like bullied about it or anything like that. I hope like this video doesn't haunt him for the rest of his life. I really don't. He seems like a good kid. That's why I censored his face for his safety. I can only imagine going to school and like that video pops up and like the kids are teasing you about it. What do you say? What is there to say? What can you do? And from the collective consensus about this apology video, since I couldn't see it, I had to watch like other people's videos about it, is the fact that it seems like Jordan doesn't understand why people are upset. Or she skated around the fact that she coached her son to be emotional for views. I think a lot of people are skipping over that part, especially the ones that are trying to forgive her, are like, well, as long as she keeps her child out of future videos, she's fine. I'm gonna bring up a situation that a lot of people probably forgot about. Does anybody remember Olivia Jade? Yes, the YouTuber, whose mom basically paid off the college and like did a fake photo shoot just so Olivia Jade could get in school when her only priority was to party. What if I told you her parents already served their sentences and are back in society within 2 months? Would you believe me? Of course you would, because that's exactly what happened. And like, a lot of people are like, well, the mom was just doing what was best for her kid. The only reason why I bring this up, there was a black woman, right? All she did was basically lie a little bit, not even to the extreme of paying people off to try to get her son in a better school. And she got hammered hard with an extended jail sentence. Olivia Jade's mom, a month or two, got to pick where she wanted to go, by the way, and then she's back in society living her life. Why am I bringing this up? Because I can already tell from the way people are commenting and like the way people are trying to explain Jordan Cheyenne's side, I know she's gonna get away with it. I just know in my heart that she's gonna get away with this. And that, to me, is so upsetting. And we all know why she's gonna get away with it. We all, like, even if you're not black, you know deep down in your heart, you know why she's gonna get away with it. You know why. You don't wanna say it because you're gonna be like, oh, you're race baiting. It's not race baiting if it's true. Pretty white woman, right? She's gonna get away with it. That's just the honest truth. A lot of people might be upset at me saying that, saying, no, that's not true. I guarantee you, I guarantee you, in about 2 weeks, nobody's gonna care about this. Nobody. And that's what makes me the most upset, is that I could talk about this. I can make multiple videos about this, giving updates. I could. Nobody would care. Not saying my subscribers or like people that like me, like my videos, or like my the way I analyze things. I'm not saying they won't care. I'm just saying, like, the general populace will be like, well, she apologized, you need to move on. Which is, like, it seems like that's already happening, because a lot of people are like, she already apologized, what more can she do? I think she actually did take the first step in deleting all her videos, or privating them. At this point, maybe just not be on YouTube anymore. Don't exploit your kid anymore. And I saw a comment, I wish I would have screenshotted it, because like this is like how some of these people are thinking. Some of these people are commenting about how social media is her job, so she can't really give it up. And I'm just sitting here like, she doesn't have a right to keep her YouTube and stuff like that. She is privileged, just like I'm privileged to make YouTube videos for you guys, or like YouTubers make videos for you. We are all privileged to do this for you because that's what we like to do. But when people are saying, oh, she has no other options or she has no other choice, on that Dad's Challenge podcast, Jordan actually left a comment, and I want to read it because this just shows that she doesn't get it. And like, I'm gonna read it verbatim. This is what she wrote under that video. Jordan says, I was never looking away in disrespect or at myself. We were on a Zoom call and also recording on the camera for backup. Every time I look to the right, I'm looking directly in his eyes to engage, then looking back at my camera for my response. I am immensely grateful to be given this platform today and speak on this in more depth. Genuinely excited to bring more content to the channel without my son. I appreciate everyone who chooses to hear me out today, and I appreciate being given this opportunity. How come when people like Jordan get caught in a scandal or like in something like this, where you're caught literally coaching your son to manipulate the audience reviews? I like how she thanks the people that forgave her and are on her side. Y'all didn't catch that, did you? Let me read it again. I appreciate everyone who chooses to hear me out today, and I appreciate being given this opportunity. Basically meaning, thank you to people that aren't hating on me. I like you guys. Of course you're gonna like the people that are on your side because they're on your side. Now, let it be someone that's giving you actual criticism and saying, hey, what I feel you did was exploiting your son. And then, of course, I think in an apology video, she said, yes, it was gross, but she never said I exploited my son, which she did, and that she's never going to admit that. I like how she was given the opportunity to explain her side. Not a lot of people get to do that. I wonder why she was able to have the opportunity to explain her side. Again, I have no notes. I literally went all over the place. I'm sorry, I usually don't do videos like this. There's actually no music or anything. I really don't, this isn't a video for me to super edit. There's no deep dive. But what I did do was, before Miss Jordan deleted all her videos or privated them, whatever she did, I actually looked at her channel, right? And remember, she has 538,000 subscribers before she started losing. She's at 536 right now, so she is losing currently. From what I've seen, I saw videos, and I'm only gonna bring up numbers this one time. I'll explain why. So before the videos disappeared, I saw videos with 10,000 views, 12,000 views, 20,000 views, 40,000 views, maybe one with 80,000 views, 50,000. The numbers went up and down, right? But a lot of the videos that I saw on her channel before they're gone, most of them were 12,000 and below. So what that tells me is two things. Miss Jordan doesn't have a personality, and the things she posts don't interest her fans. And the fact that she's pulling less than 10% of viewers, which is not good in terms of YouTube analytics, that means your channel's probably dying. Remember Brooke Houts, who I covered a couple months ago, where her views dropped dramatically for someone having 300,000+ subscribers? Her channel's dying. That's why she probably stopped posting, because she realized my channel's dead, I have nothing else I can do, so she probably gave up. She probably uploaded, and I probably didn't check. Not gonna check, I don't really care. From what I saw from Miss Jordan's videos, she's kind of boring. She doesn't have a personality. She reminds me of those people that went to high school. She reminds me of these girls that were so popular in high school, right? They were popular, she got all the attention, all the guys wanted her, and after graduation, got to college, no attention. Graduated college, no attention. She probably got no attention after college or high school. Hear me out. She gives me the vibes of someone who's trying to be in with the in crowd, and she's not in. She's boring. She has no personality. That's why she has to post for thumbnails for an emotional video. You should never have to do that. My thumbnails, I literally go throughout my video and just find somewhere where my hands aren't blurry, my face isn't blurry, I screenshot it, put some text, I put a thumbnail of the video I'm talking about, and then I move on. I used to do a lot of edits that took me 30 minutes to do. I stopped doing those because it wasn't fun, and it wasn't something I like to do anyway. All I've learned about Miss Jordan is that she doesn't have a personality, and the personality is I was popular once, I'm not popular anymore, I want to still be popular. That is the attitude I got from her. That's why she's so dense in understanding why people are so upset with her. She's like, why are you all upset? I didn't do anything wrong. Of course she said, yeah, it was gross and disgusting. You know why she said it was gross and disgusting now? It's because she got caught. And now, I just want to show you this in real time, because she literally called them bloopers, right? Okay, so I'm gonna cut right here, and I'm gonna pull up one of my own personal videos that I've already finished a while ago, just so you can see that it doesn't make sense. And I'm back. So, you can see me, and you can see my screen right now. So this was my Tandem Mojo video 1 year later video, right? We all, as YouTubers, have this kind of access, right? So you can see me right now, I'm scrolling through, you can see me with my music at the bottom, me at the top, and like all these cuts, right? So let's say if I wanted to cut something, right? So let's just say, oh, I don't know, I wanted to cut this video of Tanner, right? If I wanted to cut it, I hit delete. I'm not gonna delete it right now because I don't wanna put it back just in case I need it later. I could delete it and it's gone, right? So, where we solved that situation was at the end of the video, meaning that she kept the video recording so she could go back, screenshot it for a thumbnail. So you mean to tell me, this is the end of my video, right? You mean to tell me you couldn't have just do a quick here and there's just like a split. I can't split it right now because my screen is recording right now, so if I try to touch anything, it'll stop. So you mean to tell me you couldn't click something, delete it, or get your screenshot or whatever you may need from it? Because I use my phone to record, so maybe it's a little bit easier for me. So you mean to tell me you couldn't just take a photo for the thumbnail? You kept it recording and you accidentally uploaded a video, and it was like a 9-minute vlog, right? So you mean to tell me you didn't have enough time in your day, and this video is 50 minutes long. I literally sit in front of like my laptop for 2 hours editing videos this long. So you mean to tell me you don't care about your YouTube enough that much, Miss Jordan, that you couldn't take time out of your day to be like, you know what? Let me watch this video through again just to make sure like there's nothing wrong. Because clearly in the video, she says, okay, bye guys, and then she keeps it recording. Meaning, of course, she didn't mean to keep that in. But that also shows to me that you were so negligent to your content that you were just like, oh, well, the video's fine anyway, upload it. What makes this also funny is I've done vlogs before. And literally, when I vlogged, maybe it's easier because it's me and I'm just solo. What I've learned from vlogging myself is the only thing you really cut out for vlogs is the beginning and the end, which is you turning on the camera and you turning off the camera. Everything else should be organic. You shouldn't really be cutting anything because there's no lines or anything like that. So what that tells me is you have been directing your videos. This puts, and this is why I brought up the fact that she says it was a blooper, right? This brings up the validity of all your videos, all of them. That it brings up the intent of the videos, it brings up the direction of the videos and why'd you post them. Like, are they all fake or like some of them real? It puts into question why you posted your video. Because seeing a clip like that shows me that this is not the first time you've done this with your kid. And that's scary to me. Who knows how many more times this Jordan person has manipulated you guys into watching her video or buying something. That's what scares me. That is the problem I have. And the kid, I hope the kid lives a long, healthy life. Hopefully, I'm gonna be honest with you, at 18, I hope you cut your mother off. I'm being honest with you. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm so glad he forgave his mom. Yeah, he lives in her house. Like, it would be easier just to forgive and forget than to be angry, because like, it eventually turns into, you can't be mad at me all the time, son, which is what some parents do. I know you don't believe me. You don't have to. I really don't have much else to say, except I think this Jordan person is trash. Her apology was like garbage. And like, we need to stop giving people like her a platform to explain her side when clearly her side is wrong. And I like how she's trying to teach us a lesson and saying, oh, well, like, I'm getting so much hate. I'm turning off all the comments and all, like, you guys are being so hateful, leaving me hateful messages. And before somebody says I'm agreeing with that, I'm not. But what I'm saying is, I like how she deflected off the fact that she manipulated her son to pose for a thumbnail while coaching her to, oh, well, you guys shouldn't be that mad at me. So if like you're cool with seeing moms like mentally manipulate their son, watch her channel. If she ever uploads again, don't know if she will. But if you're like me and you know this is wrong and you know that people like her need to be deplatformed, report. Use the report button, report it to YouTube. At this point, that is all we can do. I'm not saying that we should all send a hate mob to her. What I am saying is, if you feel like this channel breaks YouTube's terms of service, report it. That is all I'm saying. If you feel like this channel is exploiting YouTube terms of service, report the channel. That's pretty much all you can do at this point. You can tag YouTube all they want, but like I've already said, you know why she's gonna get away with it. You know why. Don't really need to say it again. You know why she's probably gonna get away with this. So, yeah. Well, that's really all I had to say about that, honestly. Like, that was more so of a rant because like, it just, like, this whole thing just made me that upset. And, like, there's really not much else I could really say except what the actual F. I have nothing else to say. So, once again, it is Malcolm. That's me. Subscription button up here. I have 2 other videos over there for your own free time. Without further ado, I wish you well. I wish you good health. And I will definitely see you all again next time.